Writing in 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 17, Paul said, "Come out from among them and be separate." Stop and think about some of the products that we once considered not only to be harmless, but even actually beneficial. Things like asbestos, lead, mercury, and other things. A generation later, we're still treating sick workers who installed asbestos or they breathed in its toxic fibers. And with that as an illustration to keep in mind, we should also be aware of the toxins in our workplaces and not get infected by them. The Bible says, "Come out from among them and be separate, thus saith the Lord. Do not touch what is unclean, and I will receive you." Now, God's not telling you to separate yourself from your coworkers. That's not what He means. And He's most certainly not telling you to adopt a spiritually superior attitude. What He's telling us is to watch out for toxic attitudes, toxic behaviors, and toxic values. So what are the toxins in your workplace? The obvious ones are probably complainers or gossipers or backbiters and those who harass. And when these agents come your way, do whatever you can to distance yourself, to separate yourself from them. Just being associated with them can be dangerous to your emotional health and in particular your spiritual health. And beware of the toxins of things like workaholism, whether it is the expectation from your boss or it's self-induced. Be willing to go the extra mile when it's required, but maintain clear boundaries between your work life and your home life. Learn to separate business from pleasure. If you don't allow yourself time for physical rejuvenation and spiritual restoration, you're going to burn out. As a result, Satan will be able to trip you up. The most effective antidote to toxins is good nutrition. And spiritually speaking, that calls for daily prayer, Bible reading, and fellowshipping with believers who strengthen and encourage you. So if you're going to avoid those toxins, if you're going to be different, separate in terms of attitude and in terms of conviction, you're going to have to spend time with God. You're going to have to talk with Him. You're going to have to fill your soul with the nourishment of His Word. And then you'll be better equipped to know how to distance yourself from the damaging things around you. I'm Ray Jones, and that's another Heart Truth for your day.